Hey, yo, what up? Welcome to this guide for Custodian Thronar. Should I say Slownar, because he's real slow. Let's take a look at the buffs I had for this one. Pretty standard stuff here, the Soul Remnant stuff. This Secret Spices that has my max health increased by 100%, and then standard food and flask buffs from BFA, because I'm too cheap to buy the new stuff, with the exception of the Shadow Core oil there. You'll notice my theme here, it's a lot of defensive stuff that I have. So if I go up to the next one, so there the increased barrier spells by 80%, I have increased health, I got smart mirror images, and then I have my stat increase, and I get a 1500 regen every 5 seconds. So basically my goal was to stay alive, and right as I try to blast off here, boom, I get an unexpected visitor. This stalker, which at this level, his stamina's increased like 50%, so he's a tough kill, but I don't want to panic. I just want to kind of focus fire the boss, knowing that that's important. Let the Mawsworn guy kind of kill my mirror images, and then I'm going to get the hell out of there and kind of regroup a little bit. Now I focus target down the Mawsworn dude, because he's fast and he blinks all over and he hits pretty hard. So I just want to get rid of him. And once there's that blink, it's super annoying. And you'll notice in this fight, it's not the best run by me by any means. I kind of fuck up a lot. I get hit by a lot of stuff, but right away I'm noticing all this green shit on the ground. I know I don't want to be in here, so I get out of there. Pretty standard stuff there. But it is important in all seriousness, like the green stuff in the meat hook so he pulls you into the green stuff, and on that small platform, you don't have a lot of room to work with, so it's dangerous. So I thought, well, this hallway's pretty long. I'm going to kite this guy all the way down to the bottom. I'll get rid of the stalker. And at this point, too, I'm noticing how slow the boss actually is, which I'm going to use to my advantage given my buffs, right? Like, so I can use my Night Fae ability to get on my cooldown on my buffs. Here I'm going to LOS a meat hook there. And I say to myself, well, I'm just going to start from the very beginning, and I'll just work my way backwards. So here's my Night Fae. Try to get my cooldowns back. I want my mirror images back at some point, because his stacks of Unnatural Power are rising, and I don't want them to hit 10, at which point he'll be immune to CC and hit like a truck. So he kind of hits me with his meat hook. I freeze him here because I know I want to set up my mirror image, and I don't want him to kill the mirror images right away. So by freezing them in a Frost Nova and then, popping mirror image and then invis, it's going to take him a while to get to my images. And by the time my invis is done, his stacks of Unnatural Power will be gone, and I can resume kind of DPSing regularly. But just look how lumbering and slow he is. I mean, that's really the key here, is just kiting him, interrupting the meat hook when you can, and then just giving yourself enough room. Use the entirety of the level to avoid all the green muck on the ground. And then, you just kind of kite him and go back and forth. Again, this takes me a while, so I apologize. This video is kind of a slog, but I'd rather be slow and steady in the race than try to stand in one spot and have him hit me and kill me with his melee abilities. So that's just kind of it. I'll continue. You'll see walking back up. He'll actually get a shitload of stacks of Unnatural Power. By the end, he gets like 12 or 13, but just by keeping him at distance like this, and popping my mirror images when they're up to kind of get aggro, it allows me to kind of slowly kite and DPS. So that's pretty much it. I'll just kind of shut up for the rest of the fight now. But I think the common things for these guys are always get them to drop their stacks of Unnatural Power when you can, using invis and mirror image. If you're a non-mage person, I have another video on how to do that. It's called Unnatural Power. You can go check that out. I'll link that in the description. And for everyone else, I guess just make sure you're playing to the strengths of the buffs you get. I had no big offensive buffs, but I had that regen one, and I had some shield ones, and my max health was really high. So I just knew I wanted to buy things from the vendor and take anima buffs that would really play into those to help me kind of live forever. So it allowed me to be a little more reckless. It probably saved my life when that Mawsworn guy popped up at the beginning. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to pop any questions in the comments, and I'll get back to you right away. Peace.